what I got to deal with. We're going to do story time. And for those of y'all that can't, hold on, somebody. I ain't going to do that right now. I ain't going to do that right now. More people to live. Tap screen. I was looking at somebody sending me like a request to like go live. You know what I'm saying? An invite. But I'm late. I'm a little late, so y'all forgive me because I am late. I said like 11:50, but I had to walk to get back to the library. As y'all see, I changed my shirt. So I done changed my shirt, so I had to go somewhere, change my shirt, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Because can't keep wearing the same shirt, even though it smells. So this one just smells. Be careful with who's to be your Mars. What do you mean by that? Hey, Sassy, what's going on? What do you mean by that? Tell me what you mean, because, we being honest on mine. On my live, you either got to not email me, text me and let me know what's going on. Because you telling me to be careful of who I choose to be your mods. That means somebody playing two sides of the fence. And that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, message me and let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got time. I ain't got time for the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. I don't got time for it. Like, don't come over on my side of the fence and then you playing on somebody else's side of the fence and you against me. You feel me? Like, if you against me, you just against me. Like, that's cool. You feel me? Hey, Jesse, what's going on? So I ain't got time for that. Like, I'd rather you tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what to be. So I ain't got time for that. Like, I'd rather you tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what the business is. Message me and let me know what's going on. Like, real talk. Before, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing new. That's just how people. I just don't be knowing. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I don't be knowing where to go to see anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on here, you got the slick dissing, slick hating, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like, I really be trying to watch what I say, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I really just be being transparent because, like, I'm going to keep it real, you feel me? But let me find out. Who you got to say, how long was I locked up? Which time? I've been to prison 3 times. So, like, the first time I went to prison, I was locked up for 4 years. No, I was locked up for 3.5 years. Then I was locked up for 4 years. Then I was locked up for 4.5 years. And then, like, I done been a juvenile 2 times, and I did 2 years both times I went to juvenile. I went to juvenile from 14 to 16. Then I paused, and I went back from 17 to 18. So, like, I've been locked up a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Like, a couple of times. Like, no lie. That's just me being real, you know what I'm saying? But for those of y'all that's in the live, man, y'all press the like button. For those of y'all that's sitting back watching, I really forgot where we was. Do you have a relationship with your mom at all? Not you pause. Not you pause. Yeah, I'm gonna do the pause now. I'm gonna do the pause. No, not really. Like, not really. No, you ain't missed the recap. You ain't missed the recap. So I'm gonna get into all that in just a few minutes. Tap your stream and let's get me at, I will say 50,000, but let's get me at 10,000. You know what I'm saying? At 10,000, I'm gonna take off. At 10,000, I'm gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? Like, at 10,000, I take off with the story. But remember now, if you don't want me to pause the story, continue to keep on tapping. And I know where I was in the story. So for those of y'all that's ready for the story time, let's get me up to 10,000. I'm going to do a quick recap. For those of y'all that's new, tell y'all what's going on. Because somebody asked the question of how did he get in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he get homeless and don't have nowhere to go? You know what I'm saying? So And the secret because your phone paused. Oh, and the secret. So, yeah, I'm going to get into that too. I get into like the secret. You feel me? What the secret is. You know what I'm saying? It's a secret. I'm just not going to give out the name. Yeah, I remember I was at the place with no fence, etc. But listen, I can't get into all that until we get to 10,000 hearts. Once we get 10,000 hearts, I'm going to go in. I ain't going to say nothing until we get there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do a quick recap, let everybody know what's going on, and get the live jumping. Then we're going to go straight back into story time. Then I'm going to tell y'all what's been on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm dealing with, you feel me? Like my battery is not that much because I didn't charge the phone that long. But I just wanted to make sure I came on here and did a recap and did the story time. And for those of y'all like that see the live, y'all can't donate, cool. Y'all see my cash tag is posted. So for those of y'all that can't donate, just pray for me, you know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. If you can't donate, then pray. But let's get it up to 10,000. So do you sleep at the library? No, I don't sleep at the library. I sleep in the jail lobby. What's going on, Susan? From Chicago. Me personally, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but I lived in Chicago before. I stayed on 65th and Walcott, and I sold goods on Wilson and Sheridan up north. I done rode the red line. I got locked up on California Division 2 BB side. So, you know, so I know all about Chi-Town. I mean, Chirac. You feel me? Like the land. I've been up there, even got incarcerated up there. I got extradited back down to Georgia from up there. So I've been up there. Are you in Juliet? Yeah, I need to come back, like, for real. Like, Chi-Town showed me a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chirac showed me a lot of love when I was up there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but at the same time, like, Chirac is one of those cities you gotta have heart and you gotta be on point and you gotta follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules up there, man, listen, you'll be unalive quick. Like, man, look here, you better walk right. If you don't walk right, but they're gonna put you in check quick. Those are facts. You just can't be any type of person and saying you live in Chirac or saying that you done been there. You feel me? Like, I survived they county jail. Like, in their county jail, y'all just know, like, it's on California. And on their county jail, they got, like, I think it's like 12 divisions, 12 divisions, I think. I'm not sure. But I know they got a hospital called Cermak at they jail. Like, they got their own hospital in the jail. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the jail, no joke. Like, the jail was no joke. I was in Division 2 BB side. Like, man, them folks put me up there. I said, oh, my God. Shoot. Good afternoon, pal. What's going on? Yeah, them folks put me in there, man. Let me tell you, when they put me in there, I had to make sure I was right. Like, real talk. I did 30 months. Yeah, they're closed for Columbus Day.
Oh, gosh. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I ain't gonna put nobody's business out there, but my mom and sister did time in the feds, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna go into their story. I don't put personal business out there. I try not to put family business out there. But, you know, so I got family that did fed time, like, that's real talk. So, for those of y'all that's ready to hear the rest of this story and hear the recap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, let's get get the hearts to 10,000. You feel me? So that's all I'm gonna say about it. Like, I'm not gonna say the charges. I'm not gonna say what they went for, nothing like that. But they were co-defendants. You know what I'm saying? Like, mother and daughter both went to jail. So that just tells you a little bit about my family history. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of those people, like, I'm not gonna air out. I'll air out my business. You know what I'm saying? I just don't air out everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I leave their business to what it is, and I try not to respond to what anybody else got going on. But my personal business, I'm going to tell you about my personal business because it's my personal life. And I'm going to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else's personal business, I just keep that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't try to expose nobody, put nobody on blast or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't try to do none of that. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, I can say what I want to. That's still my mother. That's still my sister. That's still my brothers. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that don't know, I got four brothers, two sisters. There's seven of us in all. We got the same mama, same daddy. So you know what I'm saying? Like that just tells you a little bit about my family. Like I got the same mama, same daddy, and there's seven of us in all. So for those of y'all that haven't done it yet, look, follow me, share the live, and like. Please start tapping your screen. Use your thumb, type your screen, and like so we can get into the story time. We're gonna get to 10,000. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna take some breaks. You feel me? And if you want me to keep going, then keep hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna finish the story from yesterday. I'm finna get into all that, but I'm not finna get into the story until I get to 10,000 likes. When I get to 10,000 likes, that's when I'm going back into story time. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I need to get up out of this town. That's what I need to do. But we're gonna get back into it. Like soon as I get to 10,000 likes, a lot of people wanted to know like what was going on, and I believe I'm gonna give a small recap. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I'm gonna give a small recap of everything that I've already said, and I'm gonna jump back into what happened because I think I was at the gas station. Like that's where I was at. I was at the gas station, and you know what I'm saying. Like I had just dipped on them folks. You know what I'm saying. So for those of y'all that remember, I was at the gas station. You know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna give a small recap for those of y'all that got questions. I'm willing to answer the questions. I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I gave the whole story yesterday. Like I gave a whole story yesterday. Like we're probably on chapter 3 of the story, and the story got some more chapters to go. You know what I'm saying? So we almost at 10. We're at 9 right now. And I'm gonna give my small recap and I'm gonna jump back into the story. Okay? Whew, I'm ready. I had to get myself together. Cause I know a lot of y'all want to hear the story. Oh yeah, if y'all ain't did it yet, share the live. Please share the live. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all in here. So we're gonna go from 10,000. How much is the money for the goal? The goal for the money is $220. That's what the goal is. But again, like I told y'all, I got something else to tell y'all. So anything that anybody shares or anything that anybody gives, I wouldn't care if it's one of them $2. I don't care. It'll help the goal. You feel me? So let's get back into the story. Let's do a small recap. All right. So as y'all know, yeah, I need to charge for the story. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that's on here, let's do a small recap. All right, small recap is this. At the age of 18, I met this girl. She was 16 years old. I was staying with her. I got charged with statutory rape, okay? Got charged with statutory rape, so I got put on sex offender list. Me and her were staying together. I was selling goods out of her house. Her stepdad didn't like it. I took the stepdad guns. That's what ended up getting me the charge. They couldn't get me for taking them, so he got me for that. Fast forward a little bit more, I ran some people's houses, ran to Chicago, got to Chicago, ended up catching some charges in Chicago, got locked up in Chicago, got expedited back down to Georgia, went to prison. So I went to prison, and after I went to prison, got out of prison, didn't have nowhere to go. Met this girl named Nene while I was in prison. Went to go stay with her. Was out of prison I was only out of prison from November the 5th, and I got locked back up January the 8th, 2010. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so get locked back up. While I'm in prison, I meet my ex-wife. She helps me parole home. I come home feeling like a loser, feeling like, okay, she don't want us working. I need to do something. So I start selling goods. Again, I go back to selling stuff to people. And the word I'm using is ice cream. So I'm selling ice cream particularly to people that's Caucasian. All right. So I'm doing that. She gets mad at me. Me and her separate. And because I was dealing with other females, this and third, she sets me up with Nassau County Police. I get locked up. All right, so when I get locked up, Nassau County locks me up they transfer me to Ware Cross Jail. While I'm at Ware Cross Jail, like I'm in love with my daughter. I love my daughter so much. I just want to see my baby, right? So Ware Cross County Jail did not let you see your kids. Period. No kids can come see you. So this other dude went to a mental health hospital, which was Georgia Regional, came back from the hospital, told me he seen his daughter, told me he ate pizza. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm finna pull a mental health stunt. I'm finna get on for these folks. I was not trying to leave. That's not that wasn't the plan. The plan was just to go there to see my daughter, right? Well, as I go there, as I go to the hospital, they're trying to send me back to the county jail. You know what I'm saying? So as they're trying to send me back to the county jail, I go to the bathroom. I pull another move, act like I'm trying to unalive myself. I try to act like I'm trying to unalive myself. They panic. So good morning, honey. So instead of sending me to Georgia Regional, they send me to a place called St. John's Place. St. John's Place got a wooden fence around it. It don't have no kind of John's Place got a wooden fence around it. It don't have no kind of barbed wire, no kind of fence to make sure that a person stays in there. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, we're at that stage. I call my ex-wife. I tell her what the move is. I tell her that, and I'm at a sweet spot. I'm finna to like forget that we finna fume. So okay, get to the hospital. I'm at the part where okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit and reiterate, and then I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so let's go to the part to where I faked the heart attack. So I faked this heart attack. First time I faked it in the hospital, I faked it because I found out from another dude. He used to be, I don't know what it is, I think a cardiologist, nurse or whatever, but he was the person that set out the tools for the doctor when they finna do a heart surgery. So he's telling me all about how the heart works, how you know if you're having a massive heart attack. Say it feels like it's an elephant on your chest, your arm goes numb, and your fingertips go, where your arm hurts. I remember you, we was running. PC, where's PC? Where's PC? Somebody made me start. Where's PC? You ain't finna get blocked. I just want to know what PC is. PC, like. Anyway, so, we was running stuff in PC. I don't know what PC is, but anyway, make a long story short. So, anyway, make a long story short, he tells me how to protect the custody. Oh, PC. Oh, protective custody. Oh no. We don't do no PC. I don't know what that is. We don't do that. But anyway, make a long story short, I faked the heart attack. Yeah, bro, protective custody. We took all the. At what count? Why do you look? Curtis Armstrong. I don't know you. Chomos. We took all the Chomo sides. I don't know what he talking about. Anyway, hello, Karen. Anyway, so he tell me how to fake a heart attack. So I go to the nurse station. I tell them folks my chest hurt. I'm like, oh my God, my chest feel like it's an elephant sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? So I get to the nurse station. They call 911. You know what I'm saying? So I get there. They Now we ain't never been sellers because I ain't never had no white celly, and I always rock Dolo solo. We ain't never been sellers. Them facts. So anyway, I ain't never had no white boy, no celly. Like, that's facts. I ain't never had no Caucasian man as my celly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of my team, if you was my celly and you was Caucasian, you probably got beat up and I took your stuff and I made your mama send me money on my phone. Like, those are facts. And then you got up out the room with me. So I ain't never had no Caucasian celly. Not being racist, just being all the way honest with you. So that's how I know that's a lie. We ain't never did that at all. I'm just being real with you. Those facts. So I ain't playing a race card. I'm just telling you, like, in prison, that's how I rock. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm at the libraries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't be black. Your picture white. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, Back to the story. Raw, we trying to go to 25,000, keep going. So I faked a heart attack. They called 911. I get in the back of the ambulance. So I'm in the ambulance. They don't send no kind of police with me. Be sure to talk lower, and if someone walks up, pause your talk. Well, there's nobody here today, sis. Like, the library closed, you know what I'm saying? So they can't snitch on me today. Today, they can't snitch on me. Today, the library closed due to a holiday. They can't snitch on me today. They can snitch on me tomorrow, but they can't snitch on me today. All they can do is just listen, you know what I'm saying? That's all they can do today. So anyway, I fake a heart attack. They send me to the hospital. When I get in the back of the ambulance, there's no police with me. There's no staff member. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras. But anyway, they just let me get in the ambulance by myself. So I go to the hospital. And when I go to the hospital, there's nobody at the hospital with me. So I get on the hospital phone, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm in the hospital phone, I'm like, listen, I call my ex-wife. I'm like, look, you won't believe this. They got me at a hospital and there's no staff around me. She's like, you for real? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, look, come get me. She's like, I can't. She's like, I ain't got no gas. So I'm like, man. She's like, well, can you do it again? Do you think you can take a heart attack again? I'm like, well, I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait for the shift to change and try it again. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't starting the story over. I'm just like recapping. I'm taking off where I stopped it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really stopped somewhere else, but I'm just recapping for everybody who's in here to tell them how the escape happened. So boom, I go back to the place. When I go back to the place, I'm like, oh, cool, I got to let this happen. So I call her on the phone. I'm like, look, this is what we going to do. I'm like, pull up in the parking lot. When you pull up in the parking lot, because my window was near the parking lot. I'm like, when you pull up to the parking lot, flash your light 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I said, but don't leave the parking lot until you see the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? So me and her on the phone, she's on Google Maps, and she's looking up everything around the hospital. So I'm like, what's across from the hospital? She's like, mellow mushrooms. So I'm like, okay, boom. I'm like, so is there any fence? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything that, you know what I'm saying, can stop me from going across the, you know what I'm saying, to mellow mushrooms? So she's like, no, there's nothing that can stop you, nothing that I can see. Just, you know what I'm saying, you just where you need to head to is mellow mushrooms. So I'm like, okay, boom. So about 2 nights go past, they done change shift. It's a whole new shift on. I do the same thing. I go through there. Oh, God, my chest hurt. They're like, what's wrong? I said, I feel like an elephant sitting on my chest. My arm is numb. I can't feel my arm, and my fingers are tingling. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign of a massive heart attack. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign of a massive heart attack. So, okay, cool. They call 911 again. He won my silly. So they call 911 again. I get in the ambulance. So as I'm in the ambulance, I'm like, shoot, man, we riding. I start unbuckling the stretcher. So he's like, hold on, you just had a heart attack. We need to get you checked out. I'm like, man, that joint was heartburn. It was in congestion. I'm straight. So he's like, no, we need to get you checked. He's like, we need to get you checked out. I'm like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm straight. So I'm sitting up on the stretcher. He's sitting across from me. The other paramedic is driving. We go up under the little underpass, going to the hospital. Boom. We get to the hospital. The paramedic in front gets out, jumps out the door, opens up the back door, right? When he jumps out and opens up the back door, the other paramedic stands up. So he stands up, he's in front of me. So I'm walking behind him, like taking little shifting steps. So he gets to where the rail is. When he gets to where the doorway and the rail is, I push him and take off running. Hey, so I push him and I take off running. So as I'm running. I run across the highway, and then there's a mellow mushroom like right across the highway. So as soon as I run in the back of the mellow mushrooms, my ex-wife is there. So she's smoking a cigarette. So as soon as she see me, she throw the cigarette. So I jump in the back seat. I start taking all my clothes off, everything. I'm throwing it out the window. Everything getting thrown out the window. So she's driving straight, but where she's driving, it's a dead end. So I'm like, man, you need to figure out where you going. Like, what you doing? She's like, hold on, I got it. Just chill, I got it. So she turns around. We come back up out of there. She throws me the clothes and the shoes. It was a red polo shirt, long sleeve, some black Levi Plans 501s, and I had some all black Air Max 90s. You know what I'm saying? So she gave me my clothes. Everything I told you, everything else is out the window. So we jump on I-16 East. Jump on I-16 East to hit 95. We on the expressway. Boom, we hit it. She gets off the expressway. So when we get off the expressway, I'm like, what's going on? So she like, I need some gas. I'm like, oh my God. So she gets out the car. I get out the car because I'm like, if any police come up, I'm finna run. Well, she gets out the car. She's giving me a hug. I'm like, look, man, I can't really get emotional or physical with you right now. Like, I need to get on. Like, we need to leave. So she's like, okay. So I'm like, why didn't you have gas in the car? Like, what's going on? You know, so why didn't you have gas in the car? Well, anyway, we put gas in the car. I got the door open. We jump back. After the car fills up, we jump back on the expressway. So we're riding. The car fills up. We jump back on the expressway. So we're riding. I'm already thinking of my plan. Now, I already know, you know what I'm saying? I already know I'm a fugitive. I'm on the run. If you're a fugitive, they're going to hit everybody's house that you ever wrote, talked to, called, or has ever came and seen you. So I'm already knowing.
You know why that's not open today?
Oh, yeah, because it's a holiday.
Okay.
It's Columbus Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's closed today.
Is it all the libraries or just this one?
All of them.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day.
You too.
So I'm already knowing this in my mind. So the first night, I ain't gonna lie, I go to the house and I hold my baby girl, like I'm holding my baby girl, I'm crying. And then I go to the room and, y'all know what happened in the room. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to talk about that. So I went to the room, boom, I go to the shower, take a shower. I'm laying there. I'm already thinking. I'm saying to myself, like, golly, I can't stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stay here. I got to figure this out. So I go to sleep. I wake up. As soon as I wake up next morning, I tell her, I'm like, look, I need to go get me a tent. She like, a tent? I'm like, yeah, a tent. She like, what you gonna do with a tent? I'm like, look, I said the U.S. Marshals gonna hit everybody's house. They're gonna hit everybody's house I know, anybody I wrote, anybody I talked to, anybody that's on my phone list, visitation list. I said, so they gonna come here. They're coming here. So we get in the car. We're going to Walmart. So no. She like, well, let me cook you a meal before you go and, you know what I'm saying, before you leave or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to Walmart. We pick up the tent. We pick up some supplies for spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? We pick up some food products for spaghetti. So she's cooking spaghetti with the garlic butter and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling her, I'm like, look, this ain't finna last long. I got to leave. She's like, where you gonna set the tent up at? So let me put it like this. Like, okay, let's say this is the house, right? This is the house. And I don't know if y'all can see, like, but way over there where that building at, that's how far I am in the woods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably like 200 yards or 200 feet. I'm like 200 feet from the house. I'm in the woods, but I'm 200 feet I'm 200 feet. Yeah, you late. I'm 200 feet away from the house. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never set up no tent before a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's the middle of the night. Me and her both set the tent up in the middle of the woods. So I done got this tent. It got an air mattress in it. I got a cooler. I got a flip phone because I don't want her to talk to me on her phone. Well, when we're coming back from, okay, hold on, let me rewind backstory. As we're coming back from Walmart, the U.S. Marshals call her. So they're like, look, now her name was Miss Clay at the time. They're like, look, Miss Clay, your husband just escaped. You want to know, do you have any contact with him? Do you know where he's at? We're looking for him. He's escaped from the hospital. So I'm like, they already on me, you feel me? So she's like, no, I don't know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen him. He ain't called me. She planned it all the way out to the left. So when we get back to the house, I'm telling her, I'm like, look, that's the reason we got to set up this tent. So she's like, why would you set up a tent? Like, what the tent gonna do? Now, I remember, if anybody y'all know who Eric Rudolph is? Y'all remember Eric Rudolph? Eric Rudolph, most of y'all who don't know who Eric Rudolph was the bomber for the Olympics in 1996. So the story that I remember about Eric Rudolph was he was in the woods. Like he was in the woods and them folks couldn't find him. The only way they found Eric Rudolph is he was digging in a trash can behind a Kmart and an officer ran his name and found out that he was Eric Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they didn't know who he was. So I took that with me like, okay, cool. If I ever go on a run, I'm going to go to the woods. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm in the woods. Everything going good. I'm in the woods. I never forget. I'm talking to her on the phone, but I'm in the woods. And she like, you need to come up to the house. That way you can get you a shower, this, that, and third. But it's a Thursday. So I told her, I said, look, they always hit on a Tuesday and Thursday. Every police in the U.S. always execute their warrants on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are facts. I'm telling you facts. So I'm like, no, I ain't gonna come up there. She's like, well, we just gonna wait till it get a little late. You can come up here, take a shower, get some food and stuff, and take it back to your tent. So I'm like, no, I don't know about that. So I'm still talking to her on the phone, right? As I'm talking to her on the phone, I hear her say, oh, shit. So I'm like, what? She had the house surrounded. Boom, the phone hang up. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So when she said the house surrounded, mind y'all, remember I told you the house is 200 feet. It's 200 feet where I'm at. So I'm looking out the woods. I see nothing but blue lights. But I'm already telling myself, don't run. Like, if you run, what if they got dogs? Like, they don't know you're over here. They're not expecting you to be in these woods. So just chill. So I'm just watching them. So about 30, 40 minutes go past. They end up leaving. She calls me back. She like, man, they don't know where you at. I'm like, what they say? She like, look, they hit the door. They told me that if you was in there and if any of the officers get hurt, that it's going to be on me. So, you know what I'm saying? I need to let them know if you in here. They searched the house. You weren't in the house. They asked me that I know where you was and that they looking for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, mind you, at this whole same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this same time that I'm on the run, remember I told you, I don't want to put too much detail out there, but same time I'm on the run, there's another person in my family on the run, you know what I'm saying? So they hit my granddaddy house, they hit my sister house, they hit everybody's house. So at this time, I'm thinking myself, I need to run the money up, right? So I'm going to run this money up. So I go think a smart idea, do what I know how to do, which is what? Sell goods, right? I'm going to stop right there. And then we're going to wait till I get to everybody's light screen. I'm going to stop right there. Let's get 30,000. I had to stop. Tap the screen because I got to stop. So I got to tell y'all what happened next. You know what I'm saying? This is like a book. Jesus Christ. I can't even believe this is my life. But it was. So let's tell you what happened after that. So let's get to 30,000 and everybody tap the screen. Keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. Some of y'all tapping the screen and some of y'all miss like some of the story, but I'm getting into it, y'all. Like I'm getting into it most as I can. Everybody tap the screen, share the live. Let's get to 30,000. I had to take a pause, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't know who that was talking about that me and him were cellmates. That's crazy. Like, I'm going to be real. I can even think back. Like, I've never had like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no Caucasian male as my cellmate. That ain't never happened, y'all. I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, that ain't never happened. I can think back. Like, I can literally think back. Like, and that ain't never happened. Real talk. Like, it just ain't never happened. I don't know why it ain't happened, but it just ain't never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because most of my time in prison, like, the Caucasians stick with the Caucasians, the blacks stick with the blacks. Like, it's a line drawn. Like, yeah, we might kick it might talk, we might all play cards and stuff, but it's like, yeah, where's everybody checking in from? I Googled Eric Rudolph, and he's been in the woods for 5 years. Yeah, he was in the woods. So I got that from like what I knew about Eric Rudolph, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was in the woods. So when he was in the woods, shout out to Michigan, shout out to Miami, shout out to Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? So when he was in the woods, I took that with me. Shout out to Maine. I took that with me and just really like roll with it, you feel me? That's how I ended up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to North Carolina. But I took that with me. Shout out to Florida. Everybody keep tapping the screen. And shout out to where y'all from. You feel me? Like shout out to where y'all from. And then I'm getting to like this story, and then I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna tell y'all some more stuff. So we got like issues on issues, y'all. Like we got issues on issues, but we gonna get these issues clarified today. So that's real talk. Library closed. Shout out Louisiana, Emily. What's going on with you? So we trying to get 30,000 in hearts. Everybody tap the screen. You tap the screen. I'm going to finish the story. Tell y'all what happened. Remember now, I'm already on the run. I'm standing in the woods. I live in the tent. And the U.S. Marshals already, you know what I'm saying? My thumb about to fall off. Let me use my other finger. Yeah, you got to listen. If your thumbs don't work, start using your other thumbs. And then just start tapping the screen with your index finger. Just start tapping them up. I'm going to help y'all a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But just start tapping it, you know what I'm saying? Just put the phone down and start tapping that more. Just start. If the thumb don't work, just hit it like this. Just, you know what I'm saying? You just need some people to help you hit it because we almost there. You know, I have broken my wrist. You ain't broke your wrist yet. That wrist ain't broke. You gotta tap that more like this. No, don't tap it like this. Don't tap it. You're gonna break your wrist if you do this. Tap it like this. You gotta hold your wrist still and just tap. You feel me? Hold your wrist still. Oh, yours and the kids, cast down. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Off-White's gonna sit in after this. Off-White might sit in after this, y'all. But it's story time, so we gotta finish the story of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mind y'all, like I said, I'm in the woods, but I done took it upon myself to decide I'm finna go back and start selling goods. If anybody know what goods is, I'm finna start selling goods. I'm finna run this money up, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about what happened when I, on the run, said I'm finna run this money up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ice cream goods. So I'm back to selling, I'm back. I done got some, and I'm about to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't got it. We're gonna say I got some and I'm selling it. But something's taking place as I'm trying to sell this. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on. We're gonna get right into it. What's going on as I'm trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's working, but it ain't working. I'm talking about things are getting hectic at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna say I'm like 2 weeks. I'm like 2 weeks out. Did you used to partake in ice cream? Oh no. No, I got all my teeth. I used to partake in what would you call it? Like I can just do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, snow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I used to partake in. Like that was my go-to. Yeah, Tony Montana. That's what I used to partake in. I used to partake into Tony Montana. Real talk, Tony Montana. That's why for me to stay up to sell ice cream, I used to partake into Tony Montana. And I'm not gonna lie, I done escaped and I'm partaking. I didn't partake in the first 2 weeks. I started partaking into it the third week. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to make me partake into the Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I had partaken and I had to stop partaking into it. But we're almost there. We got like 300 more to go. So y'all tap. Like y'all gotta tap fast now. Oh, we got 200 more to go. 200 more to go. Okay, 100 more to go. Okay, we're there. All right, so I done decide that I'm finna start dealing with ice cream again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with ice cream, and this is like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm dealing with ice cream. I already had me somebody that connect me back into. I'm plugged back in ASAP, like it was no problem. So I'm doing my thing again. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm doing my thing, it seemed like every time I was coming up, something would happen. Like I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened one time. I'm walking in Walmart. Don't know why I got a whole bag on me, but I got the whole bag on me in Walmart. No lie. Got the whole bag on me in Walmart. In a book bag. So we go through Walmart to get my daughter some clothes. I'm not scared to go to Walmart, even though I'm on the run. By this time, I done left out the woods. I ain't in the woods no more. I'm in a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Because it closed. Yeah, that closed. So I'm doing my thing at a hotel room. She is still staying at the trailer because I'm telling her, like, look, you stay at the trailer, I'm staying at the hotel room, I'm gonna do my thing. I don't want them folks, because them folks might be still following you know what I'm saying? So she's like, okay, that's what we're doing. I'm like, look, just come get me when it's time for me to re-up, or when you come chill, or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. This is what we're doing. Well, I take the whole bag to Walmart again. Don't know why I did this dumb. I don't know why I did this dumb ass shit. But anyway, I take the whole bag in Walmart. Y'all, guess what I did? In the bag is like 5. You feel me? 5, and I want to say like 4,000. You feel me? $4,000. I got the weighing thing in there and all this stuff. You feel me? Man, I don't know how. I don't know if it was just because my daughter was crying or I was trying to hurry up and get out of Walmart. But I had the book bag in the buggy. You feel me? So we're getting the stuff out the buggy, and I get everything out the buggy but that. Like, I leave the whole bag at Walmart. So when we're going down the road, I'm like, dang, I got to play. So so my phone ring, I got to play. I'm like, yeah, we're going to pull up. So we pull up to the spot where they at, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shoot, I'm in the back seat. I'm like, where the bag at? Where the bag at? So she's like, you left the bag. I'm like, oh no, I left the bag. So we go back to Walmart. Phew! We rushing back over there. Bro, the bag gone. The whole bag is gone. I'm like, oh my God. Somebody done took the bag. I know somebody done got the bag. It's over with, you know what I'm saying? So I hit my peoples again, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, bro, I done fumbled the ball. He like, you done fumbled the ball? What happened? I'm like, boy, look, I went to go make a play. Before I went to go make the play, I stopped at Walmart. Things got a little bit out of control. My daughter was screaming and hollering, you know what I'm saying? I had so much on my mind, and I left the bag. He like, you left the bag? I'm like, I left the bag. So I'm like, look, I already know I owe you because he on my face, he already gave me 2 of them on my face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, just give me 3 more and that'd be 5 I owe you. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know the lingo I'm talking about. So I owed him 2 because of my face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him to give me 3 on my face because I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? So that means I'm going to owe him for 5 altogether. So he like, bro, I got you. You ain't never been that type of person to, you know what I'm saying, lie to me or, you know what I'm saying, or steal or rob from me. I know you're going to come back with money. I'm like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back with money. Boom. So I got the 3. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing it. Like, I end up paying him off. I pay him off. And by this time, I'm up at like 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done paid him off for the 5. I'm up to 8. I'm good. Like, I'm back rolling. I'm doing my thing like somersaults. Then we got another problem that happened. I called one day. His girl picked up the phone. So I'm like, well, bruh. She like, shoot, bruh, gone. So I'm like, he gone? Oh, we're doing. Hold on, y'all. Dang. So she like, bruh, gone. So I'm like, he gone? She like, yeah, he gone. So I'm like, dang. Mind y'all, I'm so undercover. I'm not trying to deal with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only person. That person got taken out of here. You know what I'm saying? Police got him. End up getting him with like, I think like 5 P's of, you know what I'm saying, the stuff. So if I'm right, it was 5 P's, but he ended up getting caught with like 5 P's and got charged with trafficking and all this other stuff. So I'm like, oh, man. So like, I would never forget. I was in what is the name of that mall? Orange Park Mall. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm in Orange Park Mall. I'm in the parking lot. She's in the driver's seat next to me. So she like, what you gonna do? So I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm sitting right here thinking. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. So she like, go to church. So I'm like, go to church? I say, man, Candace, what the church gonna help me with? I said, the church must got some work. She like, no. She like, You done tried the you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. That ain't working. So how about we try to go to church? I'm like, what help I'm gonna get at church? You know what I'm saying? She like, just go to church. You never know what, you know what I'm saying, doors can open. Never forget. This was a Wednesday. So I'm like, what church we gonna go to? The church, name of the church was called Lighthouse on Normandy Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, her name Candace. So I'm like, it was called Lighthouse on Normandy Boulevard. It was a Wednesday. So when we get up to the church, y'all, like they got some kind of function or something going on. It was called Elevation Night. So we go through there. They're welcome us with open arms. We go through there and we meet the pastor. We meet some more people at the church. So I'm like, you know, at the time, I'm really not trying to have my face out there because, again, y'all, like I'm on the run. So I'm on the run. I'm really not really feeling this. But at the same time, it's hit my spirit. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen. So they told us to come back to church on Sunday. So I'm like, man, I said, look, the little money I got, you feel me? I said, I'm going to go ahead and buy us some church outfits and we're going to go to church. She's like, okay. We go to church. It took like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, of us going to church. We end up meeting a couple named Tim and Rachel, you know what I'm saying? So we meet Tim and Rachel. Tim and Rachel tell us, like, look, y'all can come to our house. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, first of all, if I go to your house, don't nobody know I'm at your house. Second of all, if I go to your house, U.S. Marshals ain't going to be looking for me to be at what? Your house, because we don't have no contact, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go to your house. Now, these are church-going folks, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. So at first we were sleeping on an air mattress in their living room, you know what I'm saying? So it's me, my daughter, and my ex-wife. We all sleep on air mattresses. But like I told y'all, I'm in a church folks' house, and I really can't do what I want to do inside their living room, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do you feel me? Like, I can't get that way, you feel me? With my ex-wife in a living room, you know what I'm saying? So I got all this built up pressure about this stuff. I'm like, you know what? We're going to go buy a 10-man tent and we're just going to put it in their yard. You know what I'm saying? That way I can do me. You feel me? Yeah, the deed. So I can't do the deed in their living room. You just don't do nothing like that in somebody's living room. And plus, we're in the God folks' house. So I come up with this bright idea. Let's go get a 10-man tent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put a tent in their backyard. So I went to Academy of Sports. Got this big 10-man tent. It had a front door and a back door to it. It had a divider to it. I put 2 air mattresses in there. There was an air mattress. There was 2 fans. Like, the whole tent, we had to set up the whole tent in their backyard, like, real talk. So at this time in my life, I was drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was already paranoid. Didn't know when I was going to get apprehended. So I'm drinking like a mother. Like, I'm drinking hard. So mind y'all, I'm drinking, but I'm going to church Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to church faithfully every day. I'm there. I'm doing outreaches. And as I'm doing all this, Tim hooks me up with a dude named Chris. Chris got his own lawn care service. Y'all, listen, I got driver license. You know what I'm saying? So I tell you, like, I need somebody that got driver license to drive one of my trucks. I know I'm on the run, but I'm talking about, I'm whipping the truck with the trailer on there. I'm going to house, cutting these folks' yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on the run. Like, I'm acting like my whole life is perfect. You feel me? Like, I'm acting like ain't nothing happened. So, again, like I said, I'm driving the truck. It was a Chevrolet Silverado 2500, but I'm driving the truck like ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm finna pause now. Since you said something, I'm finna pause. Yeah, I gotta pause now. I wasn't even gonna pause until you said something. I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna wait till we get to 45,000. I'm gonna pause. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wasn't even gonna pause. She just made me pause, y'all. I wasn't even gonna pause till she said something. She had to let me know to pause. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So y'all listen. She brought it out. She told me to pause, like, because I ain't afraid to pause. You right about that. I ain't afraid to pause because the story finna get good. Yeah. Yes, I wasn't even gonna pause. I was really on the road. Yeah, I was really on the road, but y'all finna, now it's time to tap that screen. Now it's time to tap that screen. Yeah, we gonna tap this screen now. That's what we gonna do now. Listen, yeah, we gonna run this thing up. So look, I wasn't even gonna pause, but she helped me. I'm glad. Listen, thank you for letting me know that I was going. Oh shit, over 70,000. I'm glad you showed me I was doing too much because I really just got deep into the story, y'all. I really got deep into that thing. Like I was deep in that mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? The story was really getting good, but we gonna stop and we ain't gonna go until we get to 45,000. Yep. She's sorry. She spoke too soon. Now she gotta tap. Tap, 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 tap. They mad at you. They mad at you right now. They saying themselves, he wasn't even about to pause. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even about to pause until you said, I wasn't even gonna pause. But you said, I'm not scared to pause, and you right. I ain't scared to pause. I ain't scared at all. That's why I had to pause. I ain't never been no scary person. I ain't never been no scary nigga whatsoever. I'm sure enough not scary. I had to let you know that I will pause. I will pause the story. Yep, it's getting to the good parts. We're getting to the good part. I gotta remember where I'm at now. I got 10 in their backyard. Oh, I done started driving the landscaping for Chris. Okay, so I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. So yeah, I'm cutting grass. I'm cutting grass. Calm down, people will move on. Yeah, so anyway, tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. I think I just said, did I just tell y'all we're gonna get them? What I said we're gonna get to? 45? Oh, y'all got a minute to go. Y'all almost there though. Yeah, 45. So the benefits from tapping, if you tap the screen, it helps other people come into the live. It runs the hearts up, you know what I'm saying? And the whole plan is to try to get the hearts up to 100K today, you know what I'm saying? So that's the plan. But I'm gonna go back into the story. So make sure y'all tap the screen. We're gonna get to 45, and then I'm gonna go right back. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna go right back. That way I don't have to keep stopping. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to keep stopping. But somebody said I wouldn't pause. They right. I will pause now. I don't mind pausing. And for those of y'all that, you know what I'm saying, because we got a lot to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some news. Yeah, I can answer questions from the story. Yes. I mean, since I'm pausing, I answer questions from the story. Like, if you got questions about the story or you want to know certain things or why I did this, why I did that, I don't mind answering questions about the past of the story. You feel me saying? Like, I'm telling my story and I don't mind answering questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, the story's kind of long. You feel me? Like, I don't mind answering questions. So, let's answer questions. The floor is open for whoever. Don't mind at all. Y'all, he's a good dude and great stories. Help him if you can. He's homeless and sleeping in the jail lobby. Those are facts. I'm homeless. I sleep in the jail lobby. For those of y'all that can't help, this is my cash tag. God bless. You really have a good heart. I wish you the best. Thank you so much, M. Jones. But let's run this live up to 45,000 in hearts. Tap y'all screen so I can continue with this long story. Yeah. Pew pew. You already know what a pew pew is. Can you say pew pew? Pew pew. Are you dead? Are you dead now? Golden, you still on here? So I'm Golden's still on here. That's one of my moderators, you know what I'm saying? Like she's still on here. So we're getting to 45,000. Right now we at like 39,000. So we got like 6,000 to go, y'all. I see everybody tapping the screen. If you ain't tapping the screen, share the live. Winking. Oh, and listen. Yeah, because I don't even think I don't went in all this detail with y'all, you know what I'm saying? With the story, you feel me? So This is like, I call this story, this is the chapter of the great escape. But you know, with every great escape, there's bound to be an end. There's bound to be an end. You know what I'm saying? You can go up and then go all the way back down. Like, oh my God, go all the way back down. Now today, we're going to be all the way real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being real. We're going to be real today. You know what I'm saying? Like, real. So, somebody asked me, oh yeah, I see. They help. Nobody can't say nothing crazy. They help. Like, they really do help. Like, they help a lot. Them filters. And I think they get mad about it and they just leave. You know what I'm saying? So people that can't ask certain questions, they just leave. You know what I'm saying? Yogi, what's going on? I see you in here. I see you in here just listening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in the live, thank y'all for being in the live. Keep tapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep tapping. We almost there. I got like 5,000 more to go, and then I'm going to sit right here and take back off on the story. You know what I'm saying? Mind y'all, like I said, I'm cutting grass. That's where we at. They can change. Letters to numbers. Oh, they can change letters to numbers? Oh, get them, sis. We got 5,000 more to go. I'm going to jump back into the store. Get them, sis. They can change letters into numbers. You gotta be very serious about if you want to sit right here and leave a message. If you change your letters into numbers, that means you serious about leaving that message. Because I can't do that. I can't change letters into numbers. Like, I ain't finna do all that. Like, the message ain't that much important. I can't ask no question like that. Like, real talk. I just leave the person alone. So we at 40,000. We almost there. Keep tapping, everybody. Everybody's tapping. Tap. I know y'all fingers are tired. But as long as more people tap with y'all, man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, come on, man. What was the original charge? Just joining. I'm going to do a little small recap for you real quick. You have a nice smile, sir. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you. I do a small recap, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can go to the original and we can go to the other complicated. Oh. Man, I'm back. I was on the phone. Oh, you had to go on the phone, Sexy 50? Get it, Sexy. Okay, Sexy, you back. I'm glad you back. They messing up your story time, Sexy. You know what I'm saying? This is better than Days of Our Lives or The World Turns. I ain't lying to you. I need to write a book about this. I ain't lying to you. That's on everything I know. You missed a lot. What part you missed? What you missed? I need to write a book. I ain't lying to you. Somebody told me I need to write a book. I need to write a book. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really need to write a book about this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is no cap. The story is not gonna change. I got proof on it. Like, my story is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did the baddest of the baddest and the goodest of the good, and then I had to change it all up. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You haven't started yet when I left. Oh, I hadn't even started. Oh, yeah, you done missed a lot. Dang, you done missed. I'm going to give you a small recap. Just because it's you, Sexy. Small recap. So I escaped from the hospital. Went and got gas. Got to the house. Didn't want to stay in the house. So I went and got a tent. Stayed like 200 feet from the house to the tent. U.S. Marshals came to the house. I seen them. They didn't see me. So then I left the house, started back selling ice cream. When I started selling ice cream, I left a whole bag of ice cream inside the buggy at Walmart. So I went down. Then later on, the person I was getting the ice cream from, he got busted. So I'm basically like, I'm at the part to where like, my child's mother, which is my ex-wife, she tells me that we need to go to church. I don't know where this came at, but she tells me we need to go to church. You know what I'm saying? So I done met two people at the church named Tim and Rachel. Tim and Rachel hooked me up with a dude named Chris. Chris got me cutting grass in his lawn care service. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving the truck. And picking up the employees for the lawn care service. So you know how crazy it sounds, right? Like I'm on the run. I shouldn't even be driving this vehicle, but I'm driving this vehicle like I own this mug. You feel me? With the trailer on the back. I'm not even too much caring. Like I'm driving this mug. I'm using all turn signals, stopping at all lights, but I'm driving this truck like I own this truck. You feel me? Like that's facts. I'm driving this truck like it's mine. And I ain't never get pulled over in the truck. Never got pulled over, not one time. So I drove the truck like it was literally my truck. Oh yeah, they're closed for Columbus Day.
Okay. Oh, I totally forgot to go Columbus Day.
Yeah, I forgot too.
All right. Well, we'll come a different day. Have a wonderful day. Okay.
You too, sir.
All right.
But
Large stack of books.
large stack of books. So I ain't got to worry about them snitching on me today. Get what? Library closed. So ain't nobody gonna snitch on me today. I can be as loud as I want to. I can say what I want to, because can't nobody snitch on me today. They snitched on me yesterday and had me over there in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? They had me over there in the bushes. But they can't snitch on me today. Y'all look, y'all tap the screen. We got like 4,000 something more to go. They can't snitch on me today. Them Karens, they was telling. They was listening to my conversation and they told. But today, Karens can't say nothing. Oh, don't say nothing about no popos. I don't want to see no police today. I don't want they snitch on them about you ain't doing nothing wrong. So yesterday, I was out here against, you know what I'm saying, like my same little spot. And I was out here talking, telling my story, and they went into the library and told them folks that I'm out here saying stuff that's offensive towards them. So the librarian came out yesterday and told me that I need to go over there towards the benches because my conversation is disturbing to some of the other people. First of all, what you listen to my conversation for? Second of all, what does it matter what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got ate up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was crazy. So I got ate up, y'all. Look, we need 3 more thousand to go. I got ate up by the mosquitoes. I was over there. I was over there. A host creator, like I don't want to do it right now. I feel like I don't want to do it right now. No. Oh, dang. Yeah, and right now I'm using their Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So I be stealing their Wi-Fi. That's what I'm doing today. I'm stealing Wi-Fi. But anyway, y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. We got like 24 more hundred. If my math is correct, 23 more hundred. We almost there. So I can finish the story. Oh. Oh, I ain't gonna tell the popo that. But hopefully they shouldn't pull up on me today. Like, they pulled up on me last night. You see how they pulled up on me last night, man? Them folks pulled up on me sideways last night. That was crazy. Out the blue. I wasn't even doing nothing wrong. But, hey, at the end of the day, like, I left. Yeah, he was nice. He wasn't no bad person, you know what I'm saying? So, he shook my hand and everything. I can't really like, you know what I'm saying, get too upset about him. You feel me? Like I gave him my ID. I ain't got no warrants or nothing like that for my arrest. So you can run my name all day long. Like at the end of the day, he's just gonna pop up. Shoot, I'm a felon. That's it. But I ain't breaking into my stuff. So it's been years since I did anything. We're gonna get into all that in a minute. Oh, I got you. Yeah, my anxiety kicked in. My anxiety kicked in bad. So, y'all, you got to finish the story. Now, mind y'all, when I escaped, this was 2018, okay? All this, what I'm talking about right now happens 2018. Then we're going to fast forward the story and we're going to tell you what happened. You feel me? Like, I'm going to even tell y'all about the relationship status between me and my ex. You know what I'm saying? But we got 1 more thousand to go. So we got one more 1,000 to go. We almost there. And then, like I said, this is all taking place. Shut Alive got people in here. We don't want any more pauses. Yeah, shut Alive, y'all. Shut Alive, because a pause gonna come. A pause might come. A pause might come. Like you already said, I ain't scared to pause. I'm not scared to pause. I will pause quick. Too much info. Could have took a bad turn. Yeah, it could have took a bad turn last night. So, where we at? Oh, we got 300 more to go. We got 200 more to go. I know y'all survive. You ain't got no choice. You got no choice. You got no choice. You got no choice but to survive. Listen, we gonna stay down, but y'all staying down. And we made it. So, I'm cutting grass. So I'm cutting grass for Chris. Driving the 2500 Chevrolet truck with the trailer on the back, going from house to might be looking for me. So I tell him like, look, can you? So I tell him like, look, can you put the check? Can you put the check into my wife's name and have my wife cash the check? So me and him get into it. He like, no, I don't want to do nothing like that. My business is a godly business. I'm not finna do nothing that's a part of identity theft or anything like that. I'm like, look, first of all, I don't work for you. Because now, at this point, okay, the first week, he paid me in cash. The second week, he paid me in cash. And the third week, he's talking about giving me a check. How am I going to cash a check? How am I going to cash a check and I ain't got no ID? How am I going to cash a check and then the U.S. Marshals, they're going to know my location, right? So we don't need to get paid in no check. We need to get paid in cash. So I go back to him like, look, man, look, I said, this ain't got nothing to do with fraud and nothing like that. I'm like, look, just put a check into my wife's name. That way I can get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no ID. I ain't got none of that. So he's like, well, if you ain't got no ID, how you driving the truck? I'm like, because I got a license. I'm like, but I have valid license, but I just ain't got a moment. He was like, well, we need to talk about this, that, and third. This don't sound right. So I call my wife. I'm like, look, I'm finna quit. He didn't want to pay me, so I'm finna get on. She like, hold on. I'm finna call his wife. So she called his wife, Samantha. So Samantha was like, look, we can do it. We can make it happen. We just put the check in her name. I don't know why he tripping like that, but we're gonna put the check in her name and everything's gonna be good. That way you can get paid and whenever you get your license, it's cool. Well, that week happened. The next, 2 weeks later, me and him in the truck together. So he looks at me. He looks over at me one day. I'm smart. We're just riding. He looks over at me. He like, you know what's wrong with you? I said, what? He said, you the devil. I said, what? He said, yeah, you got a devil spirit in you. I said, I ain't got no devil spirit in me. You know what I'm saying? I said, so how would you feel if I called you the devil? So he like, I don't feel like I'm the devil. I said, well, I don't feel like I'm the devil. I said, where's this coming in at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have I done to make you feel like I'm the devil? So he like, well, it's your attitude. You're not as friendly. You don't open up as much. I said, oh, since I don't put you in my business and I'm not like the rest of these coworkers that tell you everything that's going on with them, then I'm devil. I said, because I got to keep my business private because I'm already on the run, right? So y'all already know that. So I'm like, oh, since I don't let you in my business, I'm the devil. He's like, you can at least be more open. And every time you come to work, you're frowning. It just seemed like you got a lot on your chest. I said, I do. I said, how would you feel if you were standing in the back of somebody's yard and you're living in a 10-man tent? You feel me? I said, you go to work every day to cut grass just to make a living for your daughter and your wife. I said, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell him the extra with it, but I just told him that part. I said, how would you feel? So he like, I at least smile this and third. I said, so by me not smiling, that made me the devil. I said, you need some help. So he like, I don't need no help. You need some help. So I'm like, so no. He tell me, I don't need no help. You need some help. So he got his finger in my face. I said, let me tell you something. I said, bro, you don't know me. You feel me? I said, you might want to take your finger out my face. You know what I'm saying? I like, take your finger out my face. He's like, what you gonna do if I don't take my finger out of the face? I said, I'm going to slap the dog shit out your ass. This is what the fuck I'm going to do. I said, I'm going to slap your ass. This is what the fuck I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I said, you might want to take your finger out my face before I slap you. He like, oh, so you going to talk like that to a Christian man? I said, we ain't talking Christian right now. We talking disrespect. You got your finger in my face, and I'm finna pop you. That's what's finna happen. So he take his finger out my face. He like, you know what you can do? You can get out my truck. Get out my truck. So he put me out like, it was on Cassett Road. So he put me out on Cassett Road. I don't care. I called my wife. I'm like, look, come get me. That man just put me out this and third. So I don't even know I'm fired yet. You know what I'm saying? So when I figure out I'm fired, I found out I was fired through his wife. So I'm like, cool, I'm fired. Give me my money. You know what I'm saying? All right. So they give me my money. Fast forward the story. At this time, I can't find no job. I don't have no job. But I'm staying at the house. With my daughter while my ex-wife goes and works at the what do you call it? She was working at the not a care center. She was working at a nursing home. So she was working at a nursing home. All right. So boom. I'm staying with my daughter, this and third. I'm keeping my daughter. Everything going cool. Everything going good. Months going past. I'm still trying to find work, but I'm still keeping my daughter. So one day, my ex-wife comes to me. She like, look, they want me to work overtime. You know what I'm saying? She like, but I really don't want to work overtime. So I'm like, shoot, I'll take you to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I come back and get you. I like, but you probably need the overtime because we need the money. You know what I'm saying? So I take her to work. When I take her to work, there's a Chrysler 200. No, back up. One day I get a call from her sister. So I get a call from her sister. Her sister tells me, now this is like 3 weeks prior to what I just told y'all. So I get a call from my sister. And her sister's name's Kayla. So sister Kayla tells me, hey, what's up, B? I need to borrow some money. Can you look out for me? I'm like, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no money to let you borrow. Like, I ain't got no job, so I'm kind of messed up right now. She's like, oh, so you ain't got no money? I'm like, I ain't got no money. Now, mind you, the only people that knew I escaped was her mama, her sister, and her. It was only 3 people that knew I escaped. So I'm like, look, I ain't got no money. I'm messed up. She's like, so all the stuff I done did for y'all and this, that, and the third, this how you gonna treat me, dude? I'm like, I'm not lying, Kayla. Like, I don't have nothing. I'm not working. I like, call your sister and ask her. You feel me? That's all. I'm like, I ain't got it. Now, this is 3 weeks prior. Fast forward. Back to what I was saying. So she tell me she got to work a double. She really don't want to work a double. I'm like, look, I'll take you to work and I'll bring you something to eat. So I take her to work. As I'm taking her to work, a Chrysler 200 blue, never forget, jumps behind. Well, as I drop her off, the Chrysler 200 jumps behind me. So I'm like, dang, what's this car? Now, I can't see in this car. It's black tinted windows. So automatically I'm thinking it's the police. But I'm like, dang, how they even knew what she worked at? You know what I'm saying? So like, this can't be the police. Like, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tripping. Anyway, fast forward the story. Like 4 nights later, we're in the neighborhood and we're walking around the neighborhood. Like, we're walking our daughter in a stroller. And there's 2 police cars that come in the neighborhood. They come in the neighborhood, and when they pass by Tim and Rachel's house, they slow down. So I'm like, I tell her, I'm like, did you see that? She like, yeah, I seen that. She like, but you probably paranoid. That's just, they was coming through doing a check. I'm like, I don't know about that, man. But some in my mind telling me I need to leave Florida. Like, some telling me, Byron, they own to you. You need to leave Florida. But I'm like, dang, I don't want to just up and take my daughter to a whole nother state. I don't want to just make it seem like I'm tripping. So I'm trying to like be calm and not paranoid that they after me. Well, fast forward to another week. I'm laying in the bed. She's laying beside me. Y'all, listen, I'm laying down. I'm gone. Like, I'm knocked out. I'm gone. I wake up. I swear, when I woke up, I felt like I was in jail. Like, I felt like I was in jail. So I wake her up. I'm like, hey. She like, what? I'm like, let's go to Walmart. She like, what? I'm like, let's go to Walmart. She like, why? I said, I don't know. I said, we need to get up out of this tent. Like, we need to leave. Like, let's go to Walmart. She like, you tripping. You want me to get our daughter ready and jump in the car to go to Walmart because you don't feel right? I'm like, look, if you don't want to come to Walmart with me, I'm going to Walmart by myself. She like, hold on, let me put on my stuff so we can take you to Walmart. So she right now she bitching, she mad. I gotta take you to Walmart because you wake up out your sleep and you don't feel right and da 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 da. So she get our daughter in a onesie. She put on some shorts, put on some slides. I put on some basketball shorts, some slides, and a tank top. And we jump out the tent. We jump in the car. We're in the car, pull out the neighborhood, hit the main road, which was 103rd. We hit 103rd. I look in the rearview mirror. Remember that Chrysler 200 I told y'all about, that blue one? That's the car that's behind us. Oh, yeah. So pause, y'all. Pause. Yep, got to pause. Yep, you're right. That was a good one. You're right. I had to pause. That was the good part of the story. You can tell it was getting good. So we're gonna get to 55. Get to 55 and we're gonna go back. Yep, I had to pause. You're right. Thank you. High five. High five, girl. High five. You did that one. You did that one. You did that one. Get to 55,000. We're gonna go back. You're right about that one. I had to pause because this is a good part of the story. Because it's also gonna lead up to everything that happened. I'm also gonna take y'all through the prison and everything like that. Like what happened. Like mind y'all, this is 2018. You know what I'm saying? And Ware County has offered me 10 years. Ware County Jail has offered me 10 years. And that's where we at. You feel me? Like, this is the good part of the story. This is where things get a little interesting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it get interesting after this. Oh, yeah, it get real interesting. It get very interesting. So 55,000 likes. And we're going to go back to the story. I can't believe today is a holiday, y'all, but it's a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tap, 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 tap the screen. Keep tapping the screen. Get to 55,000, and then we're going to go back. Oh, and for those of y'all that want to know what the secret is, so I have a secret. The secret is this, that, okay, the girl, remember I told y'all there's a girl who I called the statutory rape charge on, right? She comes in my live, you know what I'm saying? Like, no lie, like she comes in my live and things like that. And she's planning on coming into the live one day and telling y'all the story to just show y'all like I'm not lying, you feel me? So hopefully we'll get that accomplished. That way everybody can see the truth, you feel me? But that's facts. That's my little secret I haven't told nobody. But I usually just let them come in. I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't say nothing at all. I just watch. But anyway, we at 50. No, we at 49. Almost at 50. So we got like 6,000 to go. Oh, yeah, I told y'all last night. Okay, so some of y'all who don't know, that was a secret. That was the secret. Keep liking the live. Keep liking. Everybody tap, 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 tap. Get to 55. Because now we're finna get, don't forget, you're at the Chrysler. I got you, Emily. I'm at the Chrysler, the blue Chrysler. I won't never forget that car in my life. Chrysler 200. I won't never forget that at all. I remember that car. I can still, right now, I can still see in my mind. Like, I remember that car. I remember that. I promise you, I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday. Like I remember a lot of this stuff like it was yesterday. Like real talk, like it was yesterday. No cap. So we at 49. Is y'all tapping? Let me help y'all tap. I gotta help y'all tap. Miss Paul needs to tap. I remember it too, and I wasn't even involved. I feel like it's important. They don't want the store. They must don't, because they got to get up to 55. I would sit right here. And say, forget it. Huh? Huh? Oh, they're just looking at my pretty face. I see. That's what's going on. Everybody just looking at me, just looking at me. Like, we got to get this up. We got to get this up. We got to get it up, y'all. We can do it. Is a what's up? Hey, sis. Oh, it's a shame they want the story, but won't tap. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Like, it's a shame a lot of stuff. Like, it's a shame they want the story, they won't tap, they want to come in here. A lot of people just want to sit back and listen. I get it. Like, some people are at work, so I ain't really stressing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you at work, you cool. You just trying to sit right here and listen. But for those of y'all that just sit on the couch, man, tap. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tap. We got 5,000 more to go. I feel like the story is very entertaining. I'm at the Chrysler right now. I'm at the Chrysler. Emily, guess my age. I guess your age, sis. I'm going to tell you. I tell you your age. I guess your age. You are 47. You're 47. No. No. You look like you're 29 or 28. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure you're like 44 to 47. Like, see, I told you. You look like you're 20. I was almost there. I said 47. I'm pretty good at this. I'm pretty good at this. I knew, I don't know, like, I just tell by the way you talk too. So when I had you in the live in the box, I could tell by the way you talk. I knew I was up there, but you look like you like 28. What moisturizer you use? Oh my God. Man, look, while y'all talking, I hope y'all tap this screen. Hold on. What just happened? Oh, dang. Dang. So, hold on. I'm going to tell you your age. I'm going to tell you, hold on. Hold on. I get this stuff off my screen. Give me. Oh, dang, I messed up. I got to put it back up there, y'all. I messed up. I'm tripping. So, Jess, I'm finna guess your age. I'm finna guess your age. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's wrong with my screen right now. Okay. So I'm gonna guess your age too. So hold on. So let's go to your picture. Okay. So I'm gonna guess your age too. So hold on. So let's go to your picture. Like so, Jess. Okay, Jess. Jess, Jess. You look like you're 25 or 28, but I'm pretty sure you're 36. No, you're 34. No, you're 33 to 36. Emily, I ain't even get to guess your age. Oh, you 42. I almost had it. So I ain't even get to guess your age. Your mom did. Oh, I ain't even get to guess your age. Dang. Y'all, we got 3 more thousand to go. Damn. I almost could have guessed it. I could have guessed it. I could have guessed it. I could have got it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could have got it. 2,000 more. Dang. Sexy, you 54? Sexy, you don't look like you 54. Only way I know you 50 because you say sexy plus 50. But I see your picture, sexy. You like you about 42 or 41, girl. My oldest graduate was 22. Dang. No, I wouldn't believe you. Yeah, shoot. Guess my age, B. Hold on. I'm going to guess your age. Hold on. I'm going to guess your age. Let me see. Okay. So you look like you about 26, 25. But I'm pretty sure you're 34. I'm pretty sure you're 34. No more than. Damn, I fucked up then. Shit. I wouldn't even guess that one. Damn, I fucked up. That's 45. That's a long way. Damn. I fucked up then. I thought I had that one. I thought I had that one on point. I don't know. You must put a filter on that picture. You tricking people. Yeah, the taps are crawling. I'm not jumping back. You're welcome. Yeah, listen. I'm not jumping. We got 1,000 more to go. And then we're gonna jump back into the store. Remember, I'm at the Chrysler. Definitely have a filter. I ain't even know that, girl. I didn't know you had a filter. No, she ain't no catfish. I don't think so. Emily, you might be a catfish. Emily, I think you a catfish, Emily.
Do you know how long they're closed?
Oh, they're closed today due to the fact of a holiday, Columbus Day.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Emily, I thank you. I just seen your profile picture, Emily. You a catfish. I think you a catfish. I think you copied somebody's picture off Facebook and got it on your profile. I ain't even seen your page yet, but I think you done copied somebody's page and sat right here and added it to your profile. You know, I'm gonna tell you who else I think catfish. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna telling Jess, you a catfish. Golden, you a catfish. Brooke, I don't know. Brooke might be the real thing. Sexy 50, you a catfish. Yep. Y'all in here with these fake profiles, with these fine pictures. I know y'all playing. Y'all ain't gonna get me like that. I already know. That's why I don't say nothing to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, I already know. Man, stop it, Golden. I already know you done took somebody's picture. And because your picture too, first of all, your picture got you with a white dress on with a green bag. That looked like something that came straight off Instagram. I swear for God it do. I know who a catfish is. I ain't even gonna fetch you. When your picture look too good, you might be a catfish, sis. You still my sis though. Golden, even if you a catfish, I'm still messing with you. No, I'm not. Go to my Facebook. No, I'm not. Go to my Facebook page. I ain't going for it. I think you're catfish. But listen, sis, you still my sis. Even though you might be catfishing people, you feel me? I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't them Jesse, you a catfish, Sexy 50 catfish, Golden. Who else a catfish? Let me see who this is. Fear no one. Let me see if you a catfish. Oh, fear no one. Yeah, you a catfish too. Yep, you a catfish. Yep. Yeah, some of y'all just faking them. I'm all real, not hiding here. I'm not ashamed of myself. Who else? I ain't sexy. Sis. You be posting other people pictures, you know what I'm saying? You be posting other people videos and stuff on your page, but it's okay. You still my sis. Like, you ain't got to worry about it. At the end of the day, I'm your bro. I'm going to stand up for you. You just going to be my catfish sister. I don't care. Nobody ain't got to know the real you. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't judge you. I still mess with you. You feel me? You my sis. We like this. We got a bond, girl. Me and you together. Anyway, story time. Back to the Chrysler 200. So I look in the rearview mirror. I see the Chrysler 200. So I tell my ex-wife, I'm like, look, that's the police behind us. She's like, that's not the police. You tripping, that's not the police. So I'm like, it's the police behind us. Like, that's the police behind us. She's like, no, it's not the police. So I'm like, look, you cannot see into the windshield. Like, you know, the front windshield, the whole front windshield is tinted. So I'm like, that's the police. So she looks, she's like, oh my God, that might be the police. So I'm like, that's the feds. Like, that's the U.S. Marshals behind us. So she's like, what you want me to do? I'm like, look, turn into the Walmart. So we get into the left turn lane. We turn to Walmart. The blue Chrysler turns to Walmart. We go left, the Chrysler go right. So when the Chrysler goes right, I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, that wasn't the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight. So we park. We jump out the car. At this point in time in my life, y'all smoking Newports. So I jump out the car. I fire up a Newport. She's smoking a cigarette. Our daughter's in the back seat. And I'm just smoking a cigarette. I'm like, dang. I said, we just tripped out then. So we kind of laughing about it. I'm like, man, I thought it was the police for real. You feel me? She like, nah, there wasn't no police. You know, boy, you need to calm down. You got me up here at Walmart with your daughter. What you got going on? I'm like, man, I don't know. Now, as I'm talking to her, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Don't move. Do not run. Byron Clay, do not run. Got a pistol in my face. So as I look at the gun, I'm also looking at the back, because he had a vest on. It said U.S. Marshals. I said, oh my God. So I got a cigarette in my mouth. I dropped to my knees. I still got a cigarette in my mouth. I got my hands up. He like, don't you move. Don't you move. So I'm like, I ain't gonna run, man. I ain't gonna run. You know what I'm saying? He got a pew pew. He got a pew pew in my face. So he like, don't you run. Don't you run. I'm like, I'm not gonna run, man. You got it. So he's calling, he on the radio, I got suspect apprehended at 103rd Walmart. I need all units to stand by. You know what I'm saying? I need all units on scene right now. Within like 3 minutes, the whole Walmart flooded with police cars. They got police cars. They got unmarked cars. Everybody's there. So they put me in handcuffs. I'm standing next to the car. They put my ex-wife in handcuffs. So she's in handcuffs too. So at this point in time, the U.S. Marshal, the sergeant of the U.S. Marshal, he pulls up in the Charger. He's like a Hispanic type man. He got the U.S. Marshal badge around his neck. He jumps out. He like, you know, you going to jail, right? I'm like, yeah, I know I'm going to jail. So I put on a play. He like, she going to jail too. I'm like, no. I said, she didn't know nothing about me escaping. He says, you telling me she didn't know nothing about you escaping? I said, she didn't know nothing about it, man. Like, I swear, I got out. When I escaped, I lied to her. I told her that, you know what I'm saying, I got released, and she didn't know nothing about it. Well, they uncuff her, you know what I'm saying? They uncuff her, leave me in handcuffs. So I'm like, listen, I said, Sarge, can I talk to you? He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to me. I said, listen, how did y'all find me? He said, shoot, since you got a question for me, I got a question for you. So I'm like, what's that? He like, how did you fake a heart attack? So I smirk a little bit. I'm like, he like, you tell me how you faked a heart attack, and I'm going to tell you how I found you. So I'm like, forget it, might as well, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? Like, at least I know who told on me, right? So I tell him how I faked the heart attack. I'm out here in the parking lot. I tell him how I faked the heart attack. All of them standing around, they listening. So he like, listen, he said, I cannot disclose who the person is. He said, I cannot tell you who the person is just for confidentiality. I cannot tell you their name. You know what I'm saying? He said, but I'm going to tell you this much. He said, who all knew you was with her? He said, think about everybody you told that you was with her, and that's how I found you. He said, that's the biggest hint that I can give you. He said, but I cannot disclose their name. So I'm like, man, you can't tell me the name. Like, I want to know who told on me, right? So I go to, oh, y'all, I got my because there go a police over there, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so I go to Duval County Jail. I go to Duval County Jail. I'm in there. And again, like anybody that's in jail, you ain't got nothing but time to think. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking. Who could have told? So one day I call her on a collect phone call. She like, listen, I know who told on you. So I'm like, that's my ex-wife. She like, I know who told on you. I'm like, who told on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like 3 weeks later. I was like, who told on me? She was like, okay. She say her mama just received a direct deposit from the U.S. If you new here, check in where you from, hit the follow button. So her mother just received a direct deposit for $5,000 from the U.S. Treasury. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm like, so what they got to do anything? She like, look, she like, her mama say that Kayla told her that she needed her account and routing number to get a direct deposit directed to her account. You know what I'm saying? So when the direct deposit hit for $5,000, her mama asked Kayla. Remember I told you Kayla, the one who asked me for the money and I didn't give her the money? So her mama asked Kayla, how did you get this money? So she like, listen, I turned Byron in to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like I turned Byron in to the U.S. Marshals. They gave me a $5,000 reward for turning him in. So I'm turned in now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she turned me in for $5,000. So mind y'all, I'm turned in, right? So I go from Duval County. I went from Duval County to Walton County. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Duval County. I go to Walton County. Boom. I'm in Walton County. They had me for, okay, I've escaped. So they had me for absconding. They had me for absconding. They had me for the new charge. They had me for a probation violation. So I'm going to Walton County for the probation violation. Now, mind y'all, I still got an open case in Ware County, right? Because that's where I originally escaped from for the 10 years. So I take the probation, come saying to myself, like, I might as well take the probation. This is my third time going to prison. So I'm like, I might as well take the probation. Who cares? I'm already facing 10 years. I don't know what's going on. At this time, I got a lawyer named Joey's. You know what I'm saying? That's a lawyer I paid. You feel me? So I had a lawyer named Joey's. So I go to prison. While in prison, things get a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, me and my ex-wife threatened. Mind y'all, me and my ex-wife, we're together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're together. I'm still helping out in the house. I got my own cell phone. Like, she didn't buy my cell phone. I bought my own cell phone. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a background. So at this time, I'm in prison, and I done paid my lawyer off, but I'm getting up money. So for those of y'all want to know, like, how was I getting up money? So there was 3 ways that I was getting up money. Selling, like, Bob Marley. I'm selling Bob Marley and tobacco. And then I was doing this thing in jail. If y'all look it up, you can look it up on YouTube. You can look it up on Google. They had this thing in Georgia, like this big thing in Georgia called the jury duty scam. You know what I'm saying? So that's where people was calling people phones, impersonating like they was police officers, making them go get green dots and getting the green dots. And then you're sitting right here cashing out the green dots. Don't know if y'all ever heard about it, but y'all can Google about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the ways that I was getting money. So I paid for the Camry while I was in jail. I paid for all my daughter's Christmases, her birthdays. I'm paying for daycare bills. Like, I'm doing all this. I'm paying light bills and all types of stuff while I'm in jail. Anytime I lost a phone, I got me another phone. Like, I stayed with another phone. Nobody paid for my phones but me. That's facts. So I'm in jail. And how did I get sent to the hole? Let me think. Oh, so I ended up, hold on. First, let me back up. So remember I told you about the ice cream, right? So in prison, they got all kind of drugs. So I'm in prison one day, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I get curious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder. So I wondered, and I said, you know what? I'm finna try some ice cream today. So I tried the ice cream. It wasn't for me. By my wife being my best friend, I keep it real with her. So I'm like, I call her. I'm like, man, you won't believe what I done did. She's like, what you done did? What you been doing? You know what I'm saying? What you done talk to another female this and that? I'm like, no, that ain't it. I'm like, man, I tried ice cream. So she's like, you did what? I'm like, yeah, I tried ice cream.
Excuse me.
Huh?
It's not going to open up today?
No, it's closed today due to Columbus Day. It's a holiday.
Wow, you got her coming way out. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care. So I try ice cream, you know what I'm saying? So I tell her about it. Like, I keep it real with her. Nobody don't have to tell her about it. I tell her about it. So she like, oh my God, I can't believe you did it. Oh, it was crazy. Oh, that's the reason what made me tell her. Yeah, they didn't put me on payroll for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what made me tell her, because I flipped out. Like, I ain't really flip out, but I was like, that was a bad idea, like a way bad idea. You know what I'm saying? So it really just made me like, I had to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh my God, I just tried ice cream. Oh my God. Like, I'm paranoid. I'm thinking people after me. Like, so the only thing calm me down is on two things: my daughter, and I'm thinking my wife at the time. So she snaps. She like, you told me if you ever in your life tried that stuff to leave you, da da da. Which I did say that. So I said, if I ever try ice cream, leave me because you don't need to be around me. I'm never in my life gonna try that stuff. So I'm like, look, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm telling you what I did. She's like, no, I don't want to talk. She hangs up the phone. 2-3 days later, I try to call her back. She don't pick up the phone. So we kind of like, after like 3-4 weeks, we kind of like get on good terms again, but there's like distance there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not really talking. Like, anytime we talking, it's basically about my daughter or about money. You feel me? Like, it's about what bill needs to be paid or what my daughter needs. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't really got no communication. I feel the distance. I feel some type of way. She feels some type of way. And this goes on all the way until May. No, I'm sorry. I'm lying. It goes all the way on to April 25th. Not May 25th, April 25th. Never forget. Me and this dude, named Chop. So me and Chop got into it in the dorm. I was looking at the TV. I was looking at Family Feud. And Chop came up and turned the TV. That's one of the things in prison that tell you it's a trick box. So I'm looking at Family Feud. He come and turn the TV. So I tell Chop, I'm like, look, bro, we watching TV. What you got going on? Oh, we ain't watching that tonight. Da, 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 da. And any one of y'all effing niggas think y'all gonna turn the TV, I'll beat y'all up, this, that, and third. So automatically, I'm saying to myself, who are we talking to? So I'm like, bro, you need to pipe down. Like, ain't no way you on one on by the TV. Like, we've been watching Family Feud. Like, what you got going on? Nigga, like I said, any of y'all want to step to me, dot, 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 dot. Now, see, the wrong thing with me is I don't talk. If you're talking, I'm going to punch you in your junk. Like, why you in mid-sentence, ain't no use even, because you already saying what you're going to do to me, right? Or what you're going to do to anybody. I'm going to go ahead and pop you dead in your mouth. So as he's talking, I stand up and pop him dead in his mouth. So we get to fighting. Boom, we get to fighting. I ended up dumping him on the table. So I ended up dumping him on the table and had him in a chokehold. The police end up coming in. They maced both of us. I go to the hole. So while I'm in the hole, I have my homeboy named Brad. I have him send my phone to the hole. So I'm in the hole. And 9 Lives. So Brad sent it to 9 Lives. 9 Lives got it to the hole to me with my charger. So I'm in the hole. I never forget, this is April 25th. I call her. I'm like, man, I'm in the hole. I like, but look, everything's still straight. I'm gonna make sure everything's still move. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. She like, now I'm telling her this, she like, I got something to tell you. So you got something to tell me? She like, yeah, I got something to tell you. She like, look, hold on, I'm gonna pause right there. I gotta pause. So I'm gonna pause and tell y'all what happened. Yep, I paused. I paused on y'all. I paused for 70,000. We gonna pause for 70,000. Yeah, I gotta pause. I paused. I paused. I paused. I paused. Yep, sure did. Yep, sure did. I paused. I paused. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did that. I did that. What the? Yeah, I paused. I paused. It's a pause for 70,000. We got to tap screen for 70,000 now. I paused. There's a pause. Yeah, what y'all thought we were going to keep going? No. This is the part of the story that lets you know what happened between me and her and what's going to happen after this. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to take place after all this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the pause. This is the pause part. This is the pause part. I hate to tell y'all, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Get us up there to 70,000. Get us up to 70,000. Accept my request. Okay. You know I'm going to accept your request, sis.
Hello.
Sis, what's up?
Hey.
What's up, sis?
When you see people approaching you, although you're minding your business, sharing your story, and in your own personal lane over there, just from what happened last night, and as well as when they asked you to remove. Remember, she came out and told you to go over there in the bushes. When you see someone approaching, you need to change the subject because simply because they are customers or people, whatever they are coming to visit the library, they can still see you as a black man there and feel intimidated or feel some type of way, feel like I don't want him here, so let me call somebody so they can come remove him. You know how
Yeah,
they
that's true. That's true. Because I'm in a small country town. You're right about that.
your
That's
story
exactly how it goes.
your story can not necessarily affect them or trigger them, but it's just simple for thought. I don't want him over here talking like this, so let me call the police on him. So when you see someone approaching you, you need to switch the subject to something else, so therefore they can't hear what you're talking about until they leave.
I got you, sis.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that because I noticed, during the story, a few people had came up and also interrupted you, asking if the library was open or not. Just don't give a person a reason to. Not that you scared, nothing like that, but we black, we know how it is, how they look at us, how they treat us, etc., etc., especially black men. Just change your story when you see someone approaching.
I got you, sis. I appreciate you. Yeah, I more definitely, because I ain't gonna lie to you, like I don't know if y'all can see, but like right there across the street, there's a police over there. I ain't never seen a police over there, but it's a police over there sitting.
Right, and you never know if someone called, he watching you, or he just passed by and saw you sitting over there. And everybody knows federal buildings are closed today, and he's just trying to see what you over there doing. And another thing, if he does approaches you and come up, I get it. You got nervous last night and everything else. Too much information can lead to something else. We black, so I'm telling you this as another brown skinned person because I know how they look at us and how they be treating sometimes. Just tell him. If he asks what you're doing here, just say I visit. I'm homeless and I visit the library. I'm up here every single day. So I didn't know they were closed today till I got here. So I just sat out here and I'm just talking using my phone. Don't say anything about using their Wi-Fi, because that is illegal to use a company's Wi-Fi without their knowledge.
Without their knowledge.
Okay.
I got you.
All right, y'all. What you say? 70K, 75K? What we getting to?
I'm gonna give him 70K. Then I'm gonna do another pause. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, 36 people in here, y'all. Let's tap. The story's getting good.
I'm gonna pause on him again, but I ain't gonna say we're on pause. I'm gonna pause. That's my sis, y'all. I gotta make sure tell y'all. Hold on my bag right here. Oh, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all gotta hurry up and get 70K. Cause my phone is at 8%, and the only place I know to go charge it at right now to stay with their Wi-Fi is behind the building. So I gotta get to a cutoff point to where I can come back. Yeah, the battery dying. Like, yeah, it's dying. It's at 8%, but I'm keeping it alive until we at least get to 70, and then I'm gonna go into the store. So let's get to 70 quick. It's dying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't lying to y'all. It's dying. It's dying. It's messing around there. It's dying. It's dying, Trisha. Yeah, I probably need to come back. So I'm gonna come back. But y'all remember where we was at? It was April 25th. I'm inside solitary confinement, and she tells me she got something to tell me, right? You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all sitting live, remember that we're gonna have to do this. We have to do this all over again. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, turn on your notifications so when I come back. How long I think? I'm gonna come back. So I gotta go like, yeah, I was gonna say like 3:40, because I gotta go up the street, charge it. Yeah, I gotta go up the street and I gotta charge it, and then I'm gonna come. I gotta walk back down the street. Yeah, so hour and a half. So I'll be back at like 3:40 on the dot. I'm gonna run. If I'm late, then 3:40, it's probably like 3:45. But I'll be back. Love y'all, TikTok.